Okay, I should be live. Excellent stuff. Hey, I was gonna do a stream today that was like themed, but I got kind of nervous because I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on the subject matter if I want to do it or not. It was gonna be like a recording for the Book of Mayro channel, but here because I'd have a more active chat and I don't know. Maybe I'll do it at some point, but not now. Last second, I switched it to just generic Q&A stream. So I'll just talk to chat for a little while, and it should be fun. But yeah, hey Toadie, Masterful Waluigi, Sonic, Elemental, Dragonado, and Rencraw. Do I have slow mode on? Because you know what, we should turn it off if I do. Don't do that. Customization. I do not have slow mode on. Excellent. What is your bank account password? No. I should do a stream with a form again. That would be a good idea. I should do it now. Just set one up now. Why not? What could be the harm? Google Forms. I'm not giving you guys my credit card number. You can ask me anything. I'm not necessarily going to answer it though. Oh my god. Okay. Can you make a mod where you pay Lost Impact of Deep Impact? I have no idea how to mod Mario 64. If there was a 3D Mario Maker, would you buy it? Obviously. As Wales, pretty nice here. The weather was actually reasonable today, instead of being way too hot. What's my up address? What an up address? Do you mean IP address? I mean, I guess I should make it a rule, Masterful Waluigi. I guess I'll add it, yeah, because I don't really want to talk about it. Thank you for the idea. Just because the answer hasn't changed. Okay. I only speak English. What's my least favorite Pokemon? I don't know. There aren't any Pokemon that I like dislike off the top of my head, you know? And like, even if there were, I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to give them a chance. What inspired you to be a YouTuber? I mean, I just watched a lot of YouTube as a kid, and I think the thing that like made me like do it was some like Mario toy video called like Super Mario Fables, and I wanted to do my own version of that. You can't watch that because it's on my dad's account from years ago, and it got copyright struck down. Hypothetically, what would your role in prison be? I don't even know what roles there are in prison, necessarily. I mean, realistically, if I was in prison, I'd be the one that gets beat up and taken advantage of. If you wanted to stream a 100% Let's Play of any vanilla mainline Mario game on the channel, what game would you choose? Probably Sunshine, because I haven't beaten Sunshine before. And I keep meaning to. For the love of God, please, please... Viva Vor, don't talk about divorce the whole time again, I swear. If you were furry, what would your persona be? People have like designed like fan-made personas for me over the years. I don't know what mine would actually be, because I don't know. I don't feel I identify or wish to identify with any animal. I'm phrasing it like being furry to gender. That's not what I mean, but what would it take you to try stand-up comedy? I wouldn't be against it. I feel like stand-up comedy would be very fun, but I don't think my sense of humor would fit stand-up very well. I think my sense of humor is very, like, it's very stupid. I'm also not really that relatable to, like, people who would be in an audience for stand-up, I feel like. Like, my humor is just laughing at dumb shit. I do not have cats. I'm a little scared of cats. They didn't do anything wrong. I just kind of... one looks at me funny. Are you a Monster Energy transform like Multiverse, or are you a Red Bull transform? I'm a whatever's cheapest and is on sale at Asda transform, which today is sugar-free Blue Spark. But it's also Let's Get Ready to Rumble Energy, which was £1 at the corner shop. Corner shop. Will you continue your no power up 3D world? Oh! I think you brought that up in another stream. I didn't know what you meant. But you meant the 3D world playthrough. Yo! Jmoji! Not much of a question. Figured I'd stop by. Oh, yeah, I played a 3D world. Google. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad someone finally played it. All these years later. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Jmoji. I don't want to... we should do something together. I think it would be cool. If not, that's cool too. Only got through Bowser's Fury. Oh, hell yeah. Well, Bowser's Fury is the most interesting part, because that's where all the, that's where most of the text is, whereas 3D World is mainly just, like, level names and stuff. But it's still fun running through and looking at the level names. I tell you what, hang on, wait, Jmoji, if you're, I don't know how quickly you're darting off, but I have a mod, AI Mario Party, and I never recorded the final board, because I wanted to do it to collab with someone. I was going to message Doug, but I was too scared, and I missed my mark, because I was going to do it when we were both, like, the same size, and now he's massive. Would you maybe... with a little bit of local play online shenanigans? Talk about it, maybe? I don't know. I'll DM you. AI Mario Party, yes. using old AI software that is now shut down before ChatGPT exists to rewrite the dialogue. DMs are open? Hell yeah. I will DM you later, if I remember. Who's your favorite YouTuber that you haven't done challenges with? I mean, I watch pretty much every Doug video, and I've never done a video with him, or really talked to him. Would you ban me for $10? I'd ban you for free. I won't ban you. What do you do for work? I should do YouTube for work, but I haven't really uploaded anything, and therefore I'm not really making any money. Oops. Have you been really far? Have you really been far, even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? What's your opinion on Among Us? Pokemon? Pretty cool. Like a mushroom, right? hug you. Oh, thank you. It's so kind. Because I'm trans femme. That's how. Something you want to see in the next Nintendo Direct. Mario and Luigi. Please, bring it back, Nintendo. Mario and Luigi. And make it good. I would like to continue with the Breath of the Wild Google Translate mod. I've been busy. Figured out how to do non-modded Mario Kart 8 like hide and seek. Do you mean like playing Renegade Roundup? I feel like for me, I don't know if I'd be interested. Personally, just not that interested. Just because I like Mario Kart Wii hide and seek because I like Mario Kart Wii physics. I feel like I don't like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe physics enough to want to do it, you know? On a race course? Should I completely legally play any of the Mario and Luigi games? I think you can actually legally play Superstar Saga on Switch, right? On GBA Switch Online? Not sure. Indigo Park, I've not heard of that. Will you make me the happiest girl on earth and take me to... I'm sorry, Huge Orca. I don't know how old you are. Also, I'm aromantic. So, probably not. Would you ever play Book of Mario Paint Syringes? Yes, I've been meaning to play that for years now. I've been like trying to figure out how I want to do all of these like Google Translate mods that's like in my backlog. And I've got a solution. Because I moved all the Google Translate stuff to the other channel to try and like keep it distinct. Not sure if that was a good idea in retrospect, because no one like I don't want to say no one, because like the channel has 4,000 subscribers, which is great, but not enough people went over, so it's not making any money, so it's just not really profitable to make Google Translate videos anymore. Plus Tyler's too busy to edit them anyway. But I want to do like more chill, laid back ones, I think. But not so much like unedited, more like get in a call and laugh at it with friends kind of a thing. So I asked, I DM'd my friend Melody, no surname, and we're gonna restart Book of Mario Thousands of Doors on stream and just do it on call and laugh together, and it's gonna be sick. And then if that system goes well, and if she's down, we could do it for other games. Can we have a reveal of the horse plush? Of course. Hang on, where is he? Got lots of stuff in the way. Here he is. I did not have the blowhigh. I'm sorry. I'm a fake. I'm like, I don't meet the trans girl criteria. I don't have a blowhigh, and I'm not a bottom. So am I really... I may as well just be cis at this point. What do you think about it for me to do with the kids? Are you doing it right now? And then I can do it tomorrow instead of the day after a while, since I have a lot of time to get work on the way home. Your name is very accurate. If your song lyrics are anything like that, then they really are preposterous. Why do you have so many... A lot of failed experiments. A lot of I guess that's really where it ends. Are you gonna make a Google? I want to. I really want to. I want to make an AI mod for it, but Infocurt shut down, and I need to ask Sybil's how she's doing the AI stuff now, because she was gonna help me, but I didn't have the brain capacity. Oh, thanks, Amy. Can you name all my channel? The ones that I like use are this, Kart, Book of Mayro. Like those are the 3 that I like actually use. And then occasionally I'll upload the special Mayro. And not really my channel, but there is also Spike as well. I do everything manually for my AI mods. There are probably ways to automate it, but there are like reasons that I prefer to do it manually. I don't know who that is, Shady. There is a Quag channel. I don't use that very much. When are you releasing a knitted whoop on Spotify? Coffee versus tea. I'm also a fake British person because I've never had tea or coffee before. I just kind of don't like warm drinks. So I just haven't tried. Would you ever check out Mario World Hacked? I would love to. The thing is, I've never vibed with the Mario World physics. Everyone loves them, but I don't see it. But I'm at some point I want to sit down and like force myself to do it, because if I like get into Mario World, that opens up so many possibilities of like great ROM hacks to experience, you know? What's Quag trying to say? I believe the original video that I turned into a GIF was Quag's, he's singing that one Scatman song. Not Scatman's World, the other one that's in all the Mario 64 videos. I am aware, or I mean I don't know if we're thinking of the same one, but I am aware of a Mario and Luigi fan game in development, the one that's like 3D and it's got like a movable camera. That one looks awesome. The music is really cool as well. I even played Switch version of Without Any Door. I did! I even did a stream of it a couple days ago, doing a random animation stream. How do you make mods for 3D World? So, I don't know if anyone is in the community anymore. Like, there is a Discord server that I think is maybe linked on the Game Banana page for Super Mario 3D World Plus Bowser's Fury. The main thing you need is a way to play mods. Ryujinx emulator is probably the best way because it's accurate to console. You need a dump of the game files so you can actually edit them. There's various tutorials on how to mod your Switch and get games. And then if you want to make custom levels, the best tool to use is Spotlight. Like Spotlight, one word, but like capital S, capital L. Just mess around with it. The other must-have for like Switch and Wii U modding is a tool called Switch Toolbox that can modify so many different file formats. How did the pro go on Cataclysm? I haven't played Cataclysm in about 6 months. The reason I stopped, I haven't like officially given up or anything, but I kind of like, I'm kind of on a definite hiatus from it because the Geometry Dash community is so insufferable about it. It is really... I can't operate... I've realized that I do operate off of spite short term, but I can't operate off of spite long term. And I can't grind something for months and months and months just out of spite from how annoying the community is. I'm not saying it's everyone, I've met some great people in the Geometry Dash community, but there's just this weird culture of like being against people trying hard levels. Like, you guys all saw the trimming the herb shit where everyone, like in Mario Maker, when we all found out it was like a cheated level, but we were all like cheering people on, trying it anyway, and all sorts of streamers were trying it, even people who don't like play the game that much, just giving it a go, seeing how far they could get. That kind of stuff is really frowned upon in Geometry Dash. If you play a level that's like too difficult for you, they fucking get so mad. No! Stop! You haven't beaten this level yet, or this level. You have to go up, you have to beat all of these. You have to work your way up. You're not allowed. It's such a weird culture that's not in other game communities. And like, I'm not saying it's everyone, but it's like enough constantly bothering me, and it's just like, I don't care about Geometry Dash that much. I don't care about this game enough to fight this off. But I did make good progress, and my friend is grinding Cataclysm, and she's doing really well, and I'm proud of her, and I hope she beats it. What tool did you use to make the Google Translate games? So I usually use MSBT Editor Reloaded. MSBT is a text file format that a lot of Nintendo games use. Mario Party 9 uses it. Mario Party Superstars uses it. 3D World uses it. So, yeah. Yeah, like the stop having fun meme, exactly. What's your opinion on Appleton? Is that the Pokemon that looks like an apple? I think they're cool. It's funny idea for a Pokemon. Should all subscribe right now. I think that's a good idea. Object shows is not something I'm that interested in. What's better, Super Paper Mario or Thousand Year Door? I haven't played Super Paper Mario in years, and I've been getting the itch to replay it. But I would say just... I feel like Super Paper Mario is still better. I don't know. Thousand Year Door is really strong. The remake of Thousand Year Door is very strong. The original I just didn't like that much. The remake is very strong. I think Super is just more consistently fun. I don't think Color Splash was ever my favorite. I think I just made a videos defending it because I was like fed up of people being butthurt meanie heads. But I wouldn't say, I don't think it was ever my favorite. Maybe I did say back then it was my favorite. I don't remember. But no, it's not still my favorite. My favorite, I don't really know what it is. My favorite is whatever the last one I played is. With the exception of Thousand Year Door GameCube. That's the only one. That's the only, like, Paper Mario where I finished it since Color Splash came. Like, when Color Splash came out, I was like, wow, this is my favorite Paper Mario game. And then, like, my friend Polymars was like, have you beaten Super? I was like, no. He's like, you should beat Super. I was like, okay. And I was like, wow, that's my favorite Paper Mario game. Then Origami King came out, I was like, wow, that's my favorite one. Then I went back and beat 64, I'm like, wow, that's my favorite one. Then I beat... Well, Sticker Star I beat as a kid, so that was kind of before this whole process. I went back and beat 64. I played it as a kid, but I couldn't finish it. I went back and beat it. I was like, wow, that's the best one. And I played that in the GameCube, and I was like, wow, this is like the most overhyped game I've ever played in my life. And then the remake came out. I was like, oh shit, they kind of made it good. I'm not giving you my bank information. What translation software or website did you use? I did it all manually. I just used Google Translate. What I would do is I would open up like 10 tabs of Google Translate, or like, and I would just like paste it into one box and then copy the output and then go to the next tab and just keep doing it. Nowadays, I know of better tools that you can use, but back then I didn't. Nowadays, what I do for like the Google Translate, like DK Rap and Mario Movie, what I did was someone sent me this. I don't know where they got it, but someone sent me this Google Sheet that like had an auto translator. There's also a translator tool I use called Hyper Translate. That's really good. So I usually do a combination of both, because I find when I use like Google Translate automation tools, they're not as wacky as just doing it manually. So I usually do a combination of both. I usually do like a little, like I do it manually to start to get like some funny ones, and then I put what I've done into like the auto translator to like, yeah. I do remember Robot to think, I feel very guilty that I didn't really make more videos on it, but I just have horrific burnout for everything ever. How do you meet Melody No Surname? So a while ago, I put out like a call out on Twitter. I wanted to make a group of like a content creator group for Mario Kart Wii Hide and Seek. And Melody No Surname was like, I want to do it. And I followed her. And then we didn't. I just forgot all about it. Oops. I didn't forget about the group. I just kind of invited some friends. And we did a couple of videos together as like a group. I mean, I'd try it, Barak. It's much harder to get like groups of people together and intellect for that kind of thing. Can you play instruments? I can kind of play guitar. I used to be pretty okay. My guitar teacher was specifically trained in classical, so that's what he taught me. So if you asked me to play any like song that anyone's heard of, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Nowadays, I'm very out of practice. I'm not against like picking it up again, but the main thing that stops me is the fact that I do not have the horizontal space here to hold my guitar, which is why my camera is cut off like this. Have you watched Numberjack? Numberjack was my childhood. I used to pretend to be Numberjack for some reason. Do you think the Switch would be the last moddable console? I actually wouldn't be surprised. At least the last moddable Nintendo console. I feel like I've been thinking about this. And like every time we get like a new moddable Switch game, I'm like, this could be the last game in the series that we get to mod. What's your first job? This is a little sad, but the only job I've ever had is YouTube. I just kind of did this when I was a kid. And then my channel grew, and then by the time I became school dropout from shitty mental health, I had this to keep me afloat. Modders can't find ways for the next one. I mean, they could, but we can't guarantee. They almost got away with the Switch not being moddable. They just kind of had a hardware hardware issue, and they patched it out. But the damage was done, and people mod just the old consoles. See my previous chat? I mean, I might have. Back to the Switch is the only currently supported Nintendo console. I think that's good. I think it's good that they're focusing all their energy onto the Switch, which is the most like powerful. Modders do always find a way, but like I don't know if it would go mainstream. You know? Like there are ways to mod like modern Switches, but like it's very annoying. Like most people don't do that. Ever translated Mario Kart Wii? I know there is a Google Translate Mario Kart Wii mod that my friend made years ago. I did do like a video translating Luigi Circuit textures a while back. I don't know. I feel like if I was to do a Mario Kart Wii Google Translate project, I would be too ambitious. I have things that I'd want to do out of it, and I think it would be too time consuming. Because I think with something like Mario Kart Wii, all you really have is like the menus to laugh at. So I would want to like go the extra mile and like translate the textures, like the track textures, but that takes a long time. Yeah, Killed by Creator is kind of cool. Right now, we're not doing amazing, business-wise at least. I don't know. I mean, I'm still making some videos that I'm proud of. See, the macro videos playing your mod. Unless you've done something recently. Yes. Macro playing Nightmare Mario was always very, very funny. Any recommendations to make a popular mod? Like, to make it popular? I don't really have any recommendations, to be honest. The only reason why, like, you know, my like Mario Kart Midnight project is even vaguely popular is because, like, I have a viewer base to promote it with, and I'm friends with Troy. But even then, it's not that big. Like, I wouldn't say it's even the biggest, like, CT pack that's not CGP, you know? People just kind of find mods that they like, and sometimes they take off. I have not played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I have a positive opinion of it because I keep seeing screenshots of Quagsire, so it must mean he's like a major character, or like a character that you can talk to and he has things to say. My favorite question to be asked. My favorite question to be asked is something that makes me think. A topic that I find interesting, or a topic that allows me to give a comedic answer. Yo, Leglet! 20 bucks! Thank you. Happy Pride. I'm gonna give you a heart and a like. Everyone like Leglet Super Chat. Thank you, Leglet. I appreciate it. Now I can do something. Thank you. Very appreciated. What are my hopes for the Switch 2? Controllers that don't suck ass. What? Referencing Joy-Cons. The Pro Controller is pretty good. Online that doesn't suck ass. And Mario and Luigi. That was my top 3. Allowed to talk about Twitter leaks? like gaming leaks. I'm not really interested in leaks. I'd prefer not to hear about them. Doing good at the live stream, thank you. Why are you called Mayro? I wanted to have like, because my previous username was Mario Knows One, so I wanted to have like a username that like felt more like a name when referenced. I wouldn't be able to tell you why I landed on Mayro in particular, but yeah. Yo, Google Translate Mario Party 8. What was your strategy when editing them for Mario Party 9? So I would, the Mario Party 9 ones were very easy. You could just open the textures in Brawl Crate. So I would just export the textures and then I would recreate them in Paint.net using whatever techniques I'd learned from thumbnails. I have a bunch of plugins that I use. The big ones that are helpful are like the Magic Wand, the Gradient, and beveling, and like an outline plugin. With enough combinations of those, you can pretty much just recreate anything. Not to like amazing quality, but like when you down-res the image to be like Wii texture size, that's pretty unnoticeable. Balls, that's so true. Never had Joy-Con drift, how lucky am I? I just think you're lying. It's crazy to me how people have never had Joy-Con drift. I just don't believe it. There's some very original people in chat. Making jokes I've never seen ever. Not even every day. Balls or nuts? I prefer the term balls. Watch Albert Boris or Odyssey Central. Not actively, but like I'm subscribed to them both, I believe. I saw Albert Boris made a Third New Door chapter ranking and I want to watch it. What's your opinion on Super Mario? So true. He's pretty super. He has a funny face. He was flat recently. Oh yeah, I was gonna open a Google form. Ask me questions, Google form version. Ask. Just write that. Ask. Short answer. Required responses. Yeah, that seems good. No response editing. You can live with your mistakes. It'll be funnier that way. Oh yeah, this is probably very high effort Google form. I'll still answer stuff from chat, but now you have a Google form to enjoy. How are you? Better than sometimes. The hardest mod to make. I don't know. Really helpful. I'm trying to think. I feel like Midnight's up there. Did you see Melody No Surname's face? She's a puppet and a realistic deer. I have not seen an actual, real Melody No Surname face reveal. I have seen a Sybil's face reveal though. We have a response. We have a question. From Cyan, what are your thoughts on Quagsire? What do you think, Cyan? I love Quagsire. Look at him. He's fluffy. But sometimes he's not, but that's okay. I still love him. I think Hotel Mario was good. Another one from the forum. I've never played it. Opinion on the competitive viability of Quagsire. I don't play competitive Pokemon. I barely played Pokemon in the first place, to be honest. I watched Wolfie play Scarlet and Violet when I came out, and he had a Quagsire on his team, so that'll do. Thanks MT Land for the W's. In 5 years, promise me Wooper will join Quagsire. He needs some love. I mean, I'm still a big Wooper supporter. I'm a supporter of the Wooper Quagsire Quagsire line. Quagsire is usually the front and center, but I love him. Just find a little guy. I heard of Wooper before Quagsire, because as I said, I haven't really played that much Pokemon. My friend showed me a Wooper plush, and I became like obsessed with Wooper for a long time. I remember when Sword and Shield came out, I remember I got a Wooper, and I was hyped. I got a Quagsire, and I didn't know what it was. I had like no thoughts. But then I saw it acquire the sire, and I was enlightened. Hey Kirby Woody, I make mostly like Mario modding content, but sometimes I just make stupid nonsense. Someone asked me what's my opinion on the term goobert. My opinion is that it sounds like you try to turn goober into like an actual name, and please don't name your child that. I have not read any Pokemon webcomics now. I'm like not really I'm not a huge Pokemon player. Questions to know, since you like Mario, Luigi and Paper Mario games, that any RPG series you're a fan of too. I played Xenoblade Definitive Edition last year for the first time, and I loved it a lot. And I need to play Xenoblade 2 more, because I started it and I played barely any of it. Because it was pretty cool. What Mario Kart track theme do you think Nintendo should utilize more? I think real life city locations. I think they haven't really experimented with that much. Specifically Tokyo. They only made 4 Tokyo Blur track. They need to do more of those. 5 actually, because of the deluxe layout as well. But they should do more. Specific more Tokyo Blur layouts, hopefully. Failing that, definitely more deserts. My actual answer is deep cut references. GBA Shy Guy Beach or SNES Ghost Valley. Oh, Ghost Valley 2, easy. Assuming we're talking about Mario Kart Wii, Ghost Valley 2 is like way better. Ghost Valley 2 is like way more engaging. It doesn't have long, boring straights. It's very fast paced. It's like over in like a minute. Very quick. If you could choose one power-up from the Mario series, minus the mushroom variants, which would you pick and why? Like, to have in real life, or just like, just in general? Okay, if the question, like, this isn't the question. If the question was, like, we delete all the other power-ups and just keep one, I would pick Spring Mushroom, because I'm an Agent of Chaos. To have IRL. Okay, not the Spring Mushroom, then. Also, you said minus the mushroom variants, so I couldn't do that anyway. I guess I've had to give another mushroom, dude. Hold on, what's the freaking... I keep coming up with answers, but they're items, not power-ups. Like Mario Kart items. Goldflower? Wait, no, Goldflower is the correct answer. Absolutely. Goldflower is the correct answer. Oh, but inflation. I'm not pyrocynical. Why would I care about inflation? What do you think of the album cover for the song Teo Jones Sally? No, I've never heard of that. Let's have a look. Is this the guy? Monochrome looking dude? I don't like it very much. It's not very appealing to me. Super Crown though? Super Crown would be pretty cool. Thoughts about Quagsire? What do you think? He's my profile picture. I love him. Look at him. He's so funny. He's so fluffy, I can't find his eyes. Can you beat Paper Mario? No. What's your greatest achievement in YouTube, not counting sub milestone? I think my greatest achievement is that I got to meet my heroes. I got to meet, like, and become friends with, like, creators that I grew up watching. TWD98 and Nathaniel Bandy, I watched them quite a bit when I was, like, younger. And it's cool getting to work with them now. Favorite fighting game character? Is Quagsire in Pokémon? Because then I could answer Quagsire. The only fighting game I've really played is Smash. I didn't really get into it. But I like playing as Bowser in Smash because you can just be obnoxious with the side B and make everyone hate you. What's the best Mario circuit in your opinion? I mean, off the top of my head, Mario Kart 8's GBA Mario circuit is pretty good. I don't know if that's my answer. I don't think any Mario circuit is particularly incredible. What's the worst Mario Kart 8 opinion? Baby Park. Just easiest question. I was wondering if that was an American setting, but I can't seem to find it. Yeah, sorry about that. Opinion on Goomba for Mario Kart? It's crazy that Goomba's still not a Mario Kart. Why is Mario Party 9 music playing in the background? Because I like it. It sounds nice. Am I the only human being who thinks Mario Party 9 is about a Mario Party game? I think a lot of people who grew up playing Mario Party 9 probably have that opinion. I think, and just in general, the opinion for what is the best Mario Party is almost always the one that you grew up with. I like the game. I wouldn't say it's my favorite though. I think out of the ones I've played in recent memory, I would say 1 and 64 is probably my favorite. But I need to revisit the GameCube ones because I remember them being peak. What nickname would you give to Quagsire aside from Quag? I probably wouldn't give him a nickname aside from Quag. That's what I call him. I call him Quag, Quagsire, Quaggy. I mean, sometimes to puppet Quagsire, I tell him, "Hello, you're a puppet." Or, "Oh my god, it's the puppet." So I guess the puppet would be my answer. I would be interested in doing an AI version of that video one day, but I'm not sure when. What's my favorite tour course that got onto Age of Likes? Off the top of my head, I feel like Athens Dash is probably like the best tour city. And then if we're gonna get like into the debate of like what counts as a tour course and what counts as a new course, I think Yoshi's Island is also peak. Favorite new thing that got added to that new door remake? All the new music. They like really, in my opinion, really improved the soundtrack and made it much more like atmospheric and makes the world feel like more like a place that you wanna like be in. Like I feel like it really immerses you in the world a lot more. And that helps you cope with the fact that they are just boring corridors. I'd also say the new battles are pretty sick. I'm gonna watch Summer Game Fest to see if there's anything interesting, though I'd like to see how much of Super Mario Bros. 1 can be made of Mario Build 64. Probably not a lot, you can't do warps. Whale in my profile picture? Quagsire is not a whale, he's a salamander. Where do you get the Quagsire plush? I usually get my Quag plushes off eBay. Favorite and least favorite costume in tour? I mean, Waluigi Bus Driver is pretty peak. For me, I feel like Waluigi Bus Driver is just iconic in my head. Do you actually like whales and you know whale types? I have no interest in the animal named whale. I live in a country that's called Wales. You could have a superpower. What would it be? Being happy. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of answers you could go with. It would be like, I feel like it's hard to say this without sounding really creepy, but I feel like mind control would be really good from the perspective of you could just make politicians not be shit. You don't need that superpower, you just made yourself happy. I laughed to myself. I wish that was what happiness felt like. Any pet at home? Unsure. I have a dog called Bill. My parents call him Billy. I call him Billington because I think it's funny. I also call him Billing Address. You do what you want? I mean, I don't want it. I've played Project Diva. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Let me look it up. Oh, it's Miku. I have not played it. Oh, it's a rhythm game. Wait, that's cool, Cog. Is it on the wiki? If you put it on the wiki, that'd be sick. I feel like I got a full stride to play it with me. Show the Claude. Everyone wants to see Claude. I don't know anything about Miku other than the fact that she like wrote Harry Potter and like made Minecraft. I think she also owns Twitter. But I don't know anything about her really. And she has a track in CHB7. Yes, Nia being Welsh is like kind of one of the things that got me interested. My friend had like a bit of a Xenoblade hyperfixation phase, and they were telling me about it, and there were like a couple of things that made me interested in Xenoblade. Number one was the fact that like the worlds are just like giant beasts. I find that really cool. It's like Mario and Luigi Bowser's Outside story, you know? And then the second thing that was really cool was when I found out that the main character who has voice acting and you hear a lot in the game is just remarkably Welsh. And I think that's awesome. I don't think I've ever heard like a Welsh voice in really anything. So that was really cool. You're having a good day. I'm having a day. Opinion on Miku? Like, I still don't really have an opinion on Miku. Alright, I'm up to date on the forum. I answered all the questions on the forum. Guys, do you want to see Kiwi? No one's brought up Kiwi this whole stream. Look at him. Oh, he's flat today. There we go. Do you hate yourself? No, I don't hate myself. There are aspects of myself that I don't like, things about me that I would like to change. Past decisions that I regret, but I think I don't hate myself really. I used to. My god, new question, jump scare? Face Pikachu clone. They probably meant favorite. Off the top of my head, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like... It's the one that looks like Raichu, but isn't. I don't know anything about them, but one of the Quagsire accounts I follow on Twitter keeps posting pictures of it. And I love them. Is ROM hack harder to make compared to a mod? I mean, they're the same thing. You're just, they're just the same, two ways of saying the same thing. I'm not good at Angry Birds, no. I'm pretty bad. Ever wish YouTube Shorts never existed? Absolutely not. I don't know what the manufactured hate towards YouTube Shorts are. Like, you can just not watch them. So strange. Like, you control the buttons you press. I think Mario Fishing would have actual fish or just cheap cheeps. I think Mario Fishing would probably have cheap cheeps. There's so many fish that they could pull from. What about Bros DS? I'm okay at it. I'm good at it in the sense that I'm just good at, like, 2D platformers, but in terms of, I don't think I'm, like, necessarily, like, above average at it, like I would be for, like, Mario Wii, you know? Well, I could probably hold my own on, like, a harder hack. Opinion on Emolga. That's like the one that like glides. I love that one. Very cute. And that's why Pink Gold Baby Peach is the next character for Mario Kart 11. So true. I still think Baby Pink Gold Peach is not impossible. Like, we joke about it, but I don't think it's impossible. She had a statue in Baby Park. I have not played any Sunshine ROM hack, because I still haven't beaten Sunshine, somehow. But I've seen some Sunshine ROM hacks, and I am, like, interested. I think I get the, like... I sometimes find it harder to get immersed in older games. Just because, like, they're good, but I feel like if I didn't grow up with them, I feel like it's kind of hard to get immersed in them sometimes. So every time I try to play Sunshine, I enjoy it, but I don't get, like, super immersed in it, you know? Yeah. Ikea, I've done like a few of these streams before. I like doing these hangout streams, they're fun. Every weight class has a vehicle based on a Mario enemy that debuted in Super Mario Bros. Are we talking about Mario Kart Wii specifically? Because no, I haven't noticed that. What is the one for... No, wait. Am I stupid and dumb and unwise? I feel very stupid right now. What's the middle? Hang on, I need... Super... You're right! Super Blooper! Super Blooper, Cheap Charger, Bad Bike. Huh. That's pretty cool. No, I didn't notice that. I'm making Mario Kart Midnight 3. Yeah. Do you think Nintendo Switch Online shouldn't be a paid subscription? I do think that. Considering the Nintendo Switch Online quality, I feel like it's worse than the previous consoles. So, I don't know, it should be paid. Have you played Donkey Kong Country? No. I have not. How can you live yourself? I mean, I barely, to be honest, so I guess that's why. My favorite Nintendo game is Mario & Luigi: A Bowser's Inside Story. Oh my god, this is large. Oh, it's just a copy pasta, I think. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right, he took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big, and I said that's disgusting. So I'm making my call-out post on twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you've got a small dick. It's the size of a walnut. Oh, sorry, the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. Explosion sounds. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, and no pillows. Look at that. It looks like 2 balls and a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm going to fuck the earth. That's right. This is what you get. My super laser piss. God, my friend 1UP is gonna love this. Except I'm not going to piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot. You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too. Not a question. Try again next time. Yeah, I haven't seen it. But I figured it was probably a copy pasta. I've never played Mega Man though. Hey Sydney! Opinion on Cinderace, Rillaboom, and Inteleon. Those are like the evolved Gen 8 starters. I like Cinderace because that's the one I had. Rillaboom, that was the one with like the drums, right? They were kind of cool. And Inteleon, that was the one that's like a fucking nerd. I relate to him. What's something cursed you saw once and can't forget? I don't know. I actually don't have an answer. I feel like there are things that I like see, like in games specifically, but I can't think of anything that's like stuck with me enough to mention it, you know? I guess it's not really something that I've seen, but one thing that I've noticed that's sometimes hard to like forget about is that you are now manually breathing. Do you care much about Kirby games? Not really. I want to give Forgotten Land another chance though. I think Street Pass should be brought back. It was cool, but I don't think I'd be okay with it not coming back. I don't really want to walk around desperately looking and hoping that people have like Switches nearby. I don't know. I don't want to go near people like more than I have to. What's your opinion on Riz? The word Riz is definitely one of the less cringe words to go mainstream in the last few years. I think it's a word that definitely like makes sense. That like it fills a void. Like it doesn't just like mean something else, but like in a Gen Alpha way. I think it is like it's a good word. I lost the game? Oh shit, no. Sorry, Sydney. Can you ask a political question? You can, but I can't promise that I'll have any sort of answer. Like, my political know-how is very limited. I know that I want to be treated nicely as a trans person, and I know that there's a lot of things that I hear from conservatives about people like me are not pleasant, and therefore I do not wish to side with them. But I'm pretty clueless outside of that. My stance on the general election, I don't really know much about. I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like I hear more about American politics than anything that's going on in my own country. My personal plan is, I feel like, no matter what happens, I feel like you gotta be like a vote not for Labour is a vote for the Tories, right? In terms of like strategy. And that's kind of all I have to offer for that. But I don't really know much about what's going on. I'm pretty clueless, and I'm very privileged to be able to be clueless. Where are you from? I'm from Wales, which is part of the United Kingdom. My favorite April Fool's video, I would say, isn't necessarily a video, but more like when I did the big, like, when I did like a new video like every couple of hours, that one April Fool's. That's probably my favorite like April Fool's project that I've done. My favorite video in that would probably be everything ABC rap, but which was cringe on purpose, but I had to remove it for various reasons. I wouldn't be totally against doing a sequel sometime. That'd be funny. Have you ever done recording the Mario ROM hacks on real hardware? Yeah, a lot of my earlier videos are on real hardware, but nowadays I record an emulator just because it's higher quality and better viewing experience, and it's just easier to play. What take do you think is most likely to get you assassinated over? I mean, I probably have actual ones, but like, I think I think my main one that I think could get me in trouble is that I enjoyed Paper Mario Sticker Star and don't think it's not my least favorite Paper Mario game. I like it. I personally like it more than the GameCube version of Thousand Year Door, and I'm not trolling. Nor am I trying to be quirky or different. I'm not on HRT. I think I want to be. I'm not sure. For the longest time, I wanted to be. Nowadays, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of don't mind my body anymore. I feel like my problems with my body weren't that I wasn't on HRT, and more that I was so underweight. Thank you, Lycan. I deserve that. And I've been able to put on weight in the last couple of years, and it's really cool. Are you aware that TTYD fans are rapidly approaching your location? I am. I have a mutual on Twitter who, if she sees this, is going to murder me. Which is why I would like to, if she is watching this, I also like Super Paper Mario more. And I like it more than both. So you can stop hurting me now. Sorry, there's a fly. I'm not sure if I've played any games that are made by Valve, to be honest. Half the time I feel like I don't know who makes what game. But I have used Steam, yeah. Can we ask the flies? It's gone. I don't know where it went. Hollow Knight is one of those games that I really should play. Do you ever have, like, a game that, like, I don't know if it's just me, where people are so insistent that you play it, it for some reason turns you off playing it? I don't know why I'm like this, but that would me with Undertale for the longest time. I just had no interest. Same with Hat in Time. When people were so, like, so desperate for everyone to play it, that, like, it kind of turned me away. And I don't really know why. That's kind of been me with Hollow Knight, but I want to try it because it's such a stupid mindset to like not want to play something because everyone else likes it. You know, I don't know why my brain works that way, but I would like to play it because I mean it's popular for a reason, right? It's free on NSO. Oh shit. Maybe then. Will Nintendo fix Joy-Con drift? I hope so. Free game trials? Oh, it's like a demo? I feel like if I'm gonna play it, I wouldn't want to play it on Switch. I don't know. Just generally speaking, if there's an alternative to Switch, I probably would want to have that so I can play with better graphics. Speaking of graphics, do you guys see the Ukulele remake? That was... why? I'm so curious about that. I just bought Ukulele like 2 months ago. Got some more form questions. Let me go through the form questions. Opinions on Kuromi. Don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Oh, they seem kind of nice. I like them. Should Kirby expand his vocabulary? Nah. Have you ever realized that no one can smell their own nose? I guess so. I guess that's true. I've never thought about that, and I will probably never think about it again. As in the instrument? No, as in like the game. Ukulele. Australia versus Canada. Not a question. Which one do I prefer? I haven't been to either of them. I have like probably like 2 close friends in Canada and 1 close-ish friend in Australia, so I guess Canada wins. Both of them have pretty bad track representation in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Australia's closest to New Zealand, where Kiwi's from? Okay, Australia wins. Do you have other memes? I don't really save memes. I just like having Quag... No, this way. I like having Quag gifs, because... Quag's... Funny Quag. But I'm not really a memes person, generally speaking. Oh god. What is 8 divided by 2, and then in brackets next to it, 2 plus 2? Okay, first of all, whenever you get these questions, you get, like, people who, like, screaming about whatever version of PEMDAS they learned in school. For me, which I've never seen anywhere else, I learned BIDMAS. So you do B brackets first. 2 plus 2 is 4. Then indices, which there are none. Then division and multiplication. So we've got... I believe you can do them in either order, right? So it would be 16, right? Because it's not like sequential. It's like division and multiplication together, and then addition and subtraction together, right? So it would be 8. So then you would do 8 divided by 2, which is 4, and then 4 multiplied by the sum of 2 plus 2, which is 4, so it would be 16. What B PEMDAS? I don't know. I've never heard of it. So I think it would be 16. My brain, like, the way I would normally solve it tells me 1. But I think it's... I think it's 16, right? You've been fooled? How have I been fooled? Because, like... Because I always thought in school that it was, like, literal. Like, BIDMAS, you go down the list, right? But then I learned that no, it's actually, like... It's, like, sets, right? So it's, like, brackets and indices... multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So it wouldn't be because and that tracks, right? Because in some places you learn the multiplication comes before division in the acronym, and then some places it's division before multiplication in the acronym. Brackets and parentheses are different. Well, in the UK, the curly things are called brackets. And the square-shaped brackets are called square brackets. I don't know what... I think the curly ones are called curly brackets. That's what they... Normally I'm very confident about these, but I'm very tired today. I'm pretty sure it's 16 though. Let's get the calculator. I want to verify with the calculator. Okay, Google agrees. Oh, we got. Hang on. Mind your decisions. They're the viral guy who keeps posting these on Twitter. What is he say? Yeah, he said 16. All right. It is 16. Different calculators give different answers. I trust the Google calculator. And I trust Mind Your Decisions. He's like the viral maths guy. Should I buy a Nintendo 64? Unless you're like super nerdy about like collecting, I don't really see a point in it. Why do you trust Google? I trust Google for maths. I don't trust Google with everything. I don't know, I feel like the biggest web browser is probably got maths down. But I definitely trust Mind Your Decisions. Yeah, I also have not had the Google AI. I actually want it because, like, it looks so funny to mess around with. It's like my... I could quickly make an AI mod using Google AI before they take it away. Give me my Infokit for a bit. Opinion on England and the person who lives in Wales. So I don't know a huge amount about how like England just differs from Wales. I think, like, generally I think England is more conservative than here. Like our you know, as like, I don't know, the place I grew up at least, there's like very like not conservative. But my main complaint about English is the way you grade stuff makes no sense. Why'd you switch to numbers? The letter system works fine. Why'd you all switch to numbers? Friend DM, one of my besties DMs me. I'm like, how'd you do in the exam? Oh, I got a 7. I don't know what the fuck that means. We all had letters. It was so simple. I think numbers are more specific. I mean, it should have 1 to 10, right? How many letters do we have in Wales? We got A star, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, U. I guess you... Is it 1 to 9 in England too? That's the same amount. It's the same amount. It's not more specific. It's the same. That numbers are so bad. It's just an unnecessary change to make it more confusing to discuss your grades. In Wales, it's A star, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, U. I can't count. Maybe it's 10. Maybe we're more. Counting is hard, okay? Counting is impossible. That's why I got an A star in maths. You also have U? Dude, England sucks. Rare America W. With a passing grade, I think like it's considered technically anything like technically G is a pass, right? But like anything that's not U is unclassified. F doesn't stand for fail, although everyone like it basically is. Like it's so low it may as well be, you know. But like it's like kind of like generally considered like C to be a pass because that's like the only thing you can do anything with. No one fucking cares if you get if you get worse than a C. I believe. I'm not sure if that's true. I never got a real job. I just do this. Please share with your main channel viewers some light blue chubby creatures. I know exactly who loved this comment, and I will do it. While I do that, I have a funny story because I just opened my DMs to see a response to it. Also, someone asked me my favorite game besides New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's not my favorite game. Probably not even top 10. My favorite game is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Okay, so this stream, originally I wanted to do just school stories. Like, I wanted to like do an invitation to school stories, but I was like, oh, I don't know, channel's kind of washed up. What if no one comes and no one shared any stories? It would be cringe. So I did a last second rebrand. I just did a generic Ask Me Anything. Maybe we'll do that at some point. I don't know if this did better than I thought. So I was kind of like, I was looking, I like went on to like, I like found a list of like all the staff at the school I used to go to like remind myself of any like funny stories I could tell on the stream. And I wrote a bunch down, right? And I had one thing that stuck out to me is that my like form tutor, I don't know if there's an American equivalent word to use for that, the teacher in which you would go to, your like assigned teacher that's not for a subject, that's just for like the start of the day, for like getting registration. My one was a science teacher, so he had doctor in the front of his name. I went on the website to like see the list of staff, and he's been downgraded. He's not a doctor anymore. What happened to him? If he like did something so egregious to be like not a doctor anymore, why is he still working there? Anyway, someone wants to see light blue chubby creatures. I need you guys to bear with me here. So you guys know I'm a big Quagsire enjoyer. The reason why I'm such a big Quagsire enjoyer is because I went down the social media rabbit hole of Quagsire Twitter. Quagsire have like a giant community in Japan, and while I don't speak Japanese, what I find very fun is using Google Translate to translate the captions. And then you just get very funny posts with just an unrelated picture of Quagsire underneath. And I've been doing this for years. I've basically only used Twitter to look at Quagsire pictures, and I've kind of like networked and found other weird, cute plushies over the years, which is why how I found Kiwi, because I know there's a Quagsire account I followed, posted funny pictures of Kiwi, and I thought this was the cutest thing ever. I need this Kiwi. The same thing with the horse that you see. This is the exact horse. This is the exact horse in the GIF. I saw that video and I was like, I need this exact horse, and I got him. Anyway, all that to say is there was my newest obsession has been a Tamagotchi character. I have no interest in Tamagotchi, but like this creature is so cute, and I keep seeing pictures of him on like Japanese Quagsire Twitter, and I showed some screenshots on stream yesterday, and I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. A collection of hats featuring the light blue chubby characters. Leave him. I don't know where to leave him. I don't have much space. If I kind of crop out of this and we'll just have the caption, maybe I could put him down here. But yeah, he's very similar to Quag. I love him. So I just like... I don't have that many to hand. Well, I do, but like not like... I don't have like a folder of them. I just like always send them to my friend Isay. I take screenshots of these posts. These Google translated posts, and I send them to people like this one. Electric Blanket Temperature Control Committee. It's great stuff. We got some advice from this Quagsire here. I'm fluffy, so I won't get bitten by mosquitoes. Some good advice there. Voted for the LA in Minecraft. I didn't vote for anything in Minecraft. I don't follow anything that goes on in Minecraft. I play Minecraft like once every like 7 months to get on my friend's server and build like the most horrendous abomination on her server, and then leave again. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll through my DMs with Ice to grab a couple of bangers. Mario Kart, newer Kart viewers will have seen these already, but looks like he's thinking deeply and thoughtfully. No, maybe he's not thinking about anything. So true. Blue hair, so true. Like exact amount of homosexual. Yeah, I'm pretty homosexual. I don't think I could give you a percentage. Oh yeah, another thing you get a lot of with like Quag Twitter is you just get like statements that's just like I think it's just baffling that these photos came to be with these captions. Backstroke is not like that. I find it so... I don't know if I'm the only one. I just find that so funny. That someone just took a picture of their Quagsires and decided on the caption, Backstroke's not like that. Ginjirochi, Nuo, and Tokage look similar, but are all different. It's so beautiful. Let me give you a couple more. They're such creatures, yeah. I have a lot of stupid DMs when I say them, scrolling past. Oh, here we go. Coexistence and prosperity. I live with chubby light blue characters. Another masterpiece right there. We'll leave him up there. I'll just move. Tokage? I'm too deep into calling them Tokage. I don't know if I can undo it in my brain. Same with Do-O in Pokemon. He's due to me. Yeah, I also want to live with light blue chubby characters. Here we go. This one's peak. King Ginjirochi and the Light Blue Chubby Association. See you, Lycan. Pretty great. Let's get one more. I know I just said that. I want one more though. If I can find it. Oh no, I found the part when I was sending Ice my Infinite Craft bullshit. No, I think I scrolled up far enough to like find the part where I like just discover them. You can have this instead. You can have a Quagsire one. There you go. I'm just playing McDonald's. Perfect. Anyway, that's the story of the light blue chubby creatures. Oh, I'm not very artsy and craftsy. I wouldn't do a stream like that. Art was one of my worst subjects at school. It's Earthbound for SNES worth the price on eBay? I don't know, I haven't played it. Probably not though. Probably overpriced if it's a SNES game. Any game series you'd want to get into but haven't tried yet? Let's try again in a way that doesn't sound like I'm getting pleasured. Metroid doesn't strike me as something I'd necessarily interested in, but Dread seems really cool. Seems kind of intense. And, okay, in terms of the English, yeah, sure. What was C again in English grades, and is better high number or low number? I guess my answer to the question, by the way, is Metroid. Maybe. C is a 5 or 6. I have 9. C is about 4, okay. And then you want a higher number is a higher grade, or a lower number is a higher grade? Higher number was better, okay. So I think in the English grading system, a lot of the homework I would turn in, which when I tried earnestly, by the way, when I tried genuinely. 9 means you got a big brain. Oh god. Wait, let me just look this up. Welsh grades to English grade converter. They're not directly comparable. I don't fucking know, dude. Grade conventions. No, this is about rock climbing. It's about gradients of a slope. Well, it says here that they're not directly comparable. Like, it's not just like one equals another. I'm just gonna say it in normal grade boundaries, and you guys can convert it. So when I would try earnestly for like my art projects in school, I would often get a D. And be told I didn't try and I have to do it again. Which was infuriating and quite upsetting, because I was a bit of a teacher's pet at school, and I would always try my best and a bit of a stuck up, and so being shamed for trying my best was not something I enjoyed. When we had to do analysis, like whenever it's like analyze a piece of art and like talk about what techniques were used and try to analyze meaning, I would get an A star, which would be the top grade in Wales. Anything writing based, I would smash. Just like Shiver. Anything like actually art, like making something that looks nice based, I would do badly. I didn't necessarily like analysis, I was just good at it. I didn't do art for GCSEs either, but like in the first 3 years of school, they force you to do most subjects like as like compulsory, and then you get to pick in like the last 2 for GCSEs. Was that about Shiva, huh? Shiva, who's that? Wait, it's per see and not say? I don't know what you mean. What's your favorite music genre? And if you could choose any song to be played in front of a big audience on a live DJ set, what would you choose? Mario Kart Midnight main theme. I would want to continue to be an agent of chaos. I would want something really stupid. I want Straw of Doom reprise Paper Mario Color Splash is my pick. That'd be funny. My favorite music genre. I like whatever like weird like jazz orchestral hybrid Paper Mario has going on. It's not really a jazz orchestral hybrid. I don't know why I said it like that. But whatever Paper Mario has going on right now, I feel like I vibe with that the best. I agree that cabinets are cool. I actually don't know what this is gonna sound stupid. I don't know what the definition of a cabinet is. Like, obviously, I've seen cabinets, but it's just like a yeah, cabinets are cool. This Mayro's channel. Hi. Yeah. Amogus TV show trailer drop. For real? Actually? Wow, that's gonna make a lot of money. How do I take inspiration from something but don't copy it? I guess it depends what it is, right? You can like when you take inspiration from something, you take like elements, right? I think for one example, let's say video editing. I watched a video by Fred the Monty Mole recently where he ranked every Paper Mario battle theme, and I have been trying to find a way in editing to do like transitions at the start of everything where like it shows all of the possible entries and then knocks them out piece by piece. I was trying to find a good way to do that that's like interesting to look at but also like not an eyesore, and I watched his video and he does that exact thing. So I would say, and what he does is he lines up like all the characters on a stage and they have spotlight pointing at each one. So I want to take inspiration from that in the fact that like what elements do I like about that? I like that it has like a creative view of all of the things that he's ranking on stage, and he had a creative way to like highlight them each time to create suspense. So the way I want to create, I'd be inspired by it, is I want to like achieve that effect, and I want to think about how I can achieve that effect, but like maybe change how I do it, because it wouldn't make sense to have Mario Kart tracks on a stage, right? So I'd need to think of something different. Maybe like a dartboard, and you're like throwing darts at them. That could be one way. And there's like ambient noise. I don't know. It's just something off the top of my head. So think of like, try to think of like individual elements you like about something and like how to make them your own. Like, I guess another thing is like, I struggle with traditional 3D level design in Mario Builder 64, and I've been trying to make like traditional levels, and I haven't like released them because they suck ass. And one thing I've been trying to do to like give myself inspiration, so I don't have to come up with much on my own, and I just take things that like I just take inspiration from like other things. So I thought about like I want to do like Bob-omb Battlefield. So what Bob-omb Battlefield got going for it? It's got like a big mountain, and then you kind of like spiral around it. So the first thing I did was I just made a level, and I just built a big like tower in the middle that's kind of like a mountain, and I built a way that spiral around it, but it ended up being like totally different. It ended up being like, instead of it being like you walk up a spiral with bowling balls coming down, it ended up being like a switch block challenge. So you could do something like that where you like think about like one key element and you do directly copy it, but then you like end up making something creative out of it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I hope showing my thought process of how I do it made sense and you can apply it. Also, I see weird debate about content creators in my chat. ZXMany and then Tyler are both my friends. I don't compare them, at least not here. Like, they're cool dudes. I like them. Have you ever had boba? I have not. How much wood can a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker chucks wood? I don't know. Some, yeah, Blue Bastard's got it down. Some. This is the only acceptable food question I've ever got. Best food besides Tide Pods. Definitely the Tide lollipops. Dropout reference. How many plushies you have overall? I do not wish to count. A lot, though. What's the worst Mario game? I don't know, because the real answer to what the worst Mario game is it's gonna be one of the random ass like cheap bootlegs that came out in like the 90s, right? That's like kind of official, but like not like really like mainline or that anyone cared about, you know, like your Mario Time Machine type games. So I don't know what, like, I haven't really played them. And then there's like, so I guess the question would be like, out of the games I've played, and I guess like, I don't know, I don't really think anything that I've played is necessarily bad. My immediate thing is to say Thad and Theodore just to piss people off, but that's not my opinion. I feel like it's a generic answer, but I feel like Sticker Star has to be like the worst Mario game, right? Even though I actually kind of like it, and I've said earlier it's not even my least favorite, it's just badly designed. You can like something and admit that it's badly designed. I think people would often say Lost Levels, but I don't really agree. Because it's just kind of hard, and it's got, I don't know, it's got some shitty level design. It's got, like, required to find the hidden blocks. I mean, so to Sticker Star. I have not played any Metroid games, but I want to play Dread. The person, by the way, asked me if I played any Metroid games, and I said Dread is good. I have played Metopia. I couldn't get into it. I played very little, and it just didn't capture me. But since I have it purchased, I may as well play it again, right? On stream sometime, maybe. Since you are a queen, is Quagsire your sire? What does sire mean? I never actually learned what this word means. The male parent of an animal, especially a stallion or bull, kept for breeding. It was definitely not that. I do have friends with breeding kinks, but Quag is not one of them. A respectful form of address for someone of high social status. There we go, that's more like it, yeah. Quagsire he is of high social status, for sure. Tomodachi Life 2, I feel like I would be surprised if we don't get a Tomodachi Life 2 one day. I just feel like it would be stupid not to. Can you and Troy do more Mario Kart Wii hide and seek? Troy asked me like a couple of weeks ago if we could do more. I don't know when he wants to, but it is likely that we will do more. My favorite video game of all time is Mario & Luigi Bad Inside Story. My second favorite video game is Mario & Luigi Bad Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Although arguably that's the one I would rather play. But I can't throw out all my nostalgia for the original. Don't think anyone wants to know about your friend's preferences in bed? Well, I didn't specify any particular friends. I'm not outing anybody. I've always been very open about this stuff. Because I think it's funny to be. Favorite indie game besides Undertale, Deltarune? I mean, Minecraft is an indie game, right? If not, Hat in Time, I guess. Is Super Game Boy a good thing? What's the Super Game Boy? Super Game Boy. It allows Game Boy cartridges to be played on a Super Nintendo. I've never heard of this. I don't know. I have no idea. Considering I've never heard of it, probably not. Microsoft develops Minecraft. Yeah, but Microsoft didn't make Minecraft. It was an indie game. It's like not an indie game anymore, I guess. Favorite 2D game? I don't know. It's really hard to say. Because I love New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but it's like... To say that's my favorite 2D game? It's not that good. Isn't Bowser's Inside Story 2D? I guess, but I feel like they mean... By 2D Mario game, they mean like... They probably mean like 2D platformer. My answer is Mario Wii at the moment. The Woodchuck is asking, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Some. Again. Oh, Mario Maker 2, I always forget. I always forget that Mario Maker 2 counts. I mean, some people wouldn't count it, but like, I do. Yeah, Mario Maker 2. Easy. How many pairs of headphones have you broken? I feel like I've only ever broken one pair of headphones. I just tend to replace headphones because I just do. More like the headphones themselves aren't broken. It's more like the ears pieces are like absurdly destroyed, and I would just like to have something more comfortable. That's like the main reason why I would ever change headphones. Hello, enemy slayers. Are you a morning person or a night person? Definitely a night person. Most of the time when I'm streaming. I mean, I guess technically it is morning, right? When I'm streaming a lot of the time. Because I mean, even right now, it's like 25 minutes past midnight. But like, you know, technically it's morning. But I am staying up through the night, so I would consider it more of a night thing. Being a tree sound awesome. How do I become a tree? I don't know. I don't have experience with this. I'm sorry. OBS is a chair, and I eat chairs. recommended while downloading Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Nintendo 3DS eShop? Not a question, nor is it a sentence that makes sense. Unless someone else asked a Metopia question, yes, I did answer a Metopia question. I remember talking about Metopia earlier. I have not played Ace Attorney. I don't know. So play it on stream sometime? I don't know. It's never hooked me or something. I feel like it's a lot of like reading, right? Which I do like, but I feel like when I stream stuff that where I have to like take in a lot of information from reading, I really struggle to take in that information. Opinion on Nintendo as a company? I mean, I don't know a lot about Nintendo as a company. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't follow a lot of that stuff. I feel like compared to other game companies, they're pretty cool in some aspects, and in other aspects they're not. You know, specifically with like how they handle fans. You know, they hate their fans for some reason. They're like fine. Who would win, Paper Mario or the CIA? Amy, I already answered your question. I want to know tirade about it. I don't understand why people ask questions and then don't listen to the answer. I'm a night person, for the record. But I'm not going on the tirade again. I don't know who would win. Probably the CIA. Paper Mario didn't do too well last time he was caught for, like, owing a lot of money, right? Oh my god! Can we get a Mayro, are you a morning person or a night person in the chat? What if Mayro was Freaky Bro and played Super Freaky Bros levels? Are you a morning person or a night person? A dawn person or a dusk person? I'm a dawn person. I have a friend called Dawn. Also, as much as I love these pictures, I do want to go back and frame. I will leave up the King Genjirochi and the Light Blue Chubby Association, though. It always stresses me out when I glance over and trying to get myself in frame. I need, like, more space. So I don't have to stress about it. If a quitter quits quitting, are they still a quitter? Because they quit quitting, but they also quit quitting. So they're a quitter still. I would say being a quitter doesn't mean that you... Not being a quitter doesn't mean that you will never quit something ever again in your life. I would say if you were considered a quitter, it would be because you have a general trend of quitting things regularly. In the same way that if you're a footballer, you are a footballer because you play football a lot, not because every waking moment you are playing football, and the second you stop playing football, you are no longer a footballer. And if you are a tech support, if you are a tech, you work in retail, and you do not become a retail worker again after quitting because you pick something off and put it back on the shelf. So, in short, if a quitter quits quitting, they are not still a quitter. Unless that pattern of behavior continues. Hope it helps. Can you add one more picture or gif of Quagsire? I just took a load off. Surprisingly, I don't have a lot saved. But I do have a Quagsire GIFs folder. There we go. girls. I like them. I'm into them. I enjoy looking at them. Thanks for inventing gay people. Hey, no probs. Straight people are really boring. So they are very boring. Have you heard of the recent Mario Kart throwback by Cyrus? I haven't. Let's look this up. What is this? Who is Cyrus? Mario Kart. I don't know who Cyrus is. Mario Kart throwback. Oh, it's a CT pack. Wait, maybe I have. Let's have a look. Mario Kart throwback is a custom track distribution that's themed around 2014 to 2015 Euro CTs. Ooh. Okay. That's kind of hype. I want to check that out. That sounds awesome. I'm straight. That's great. Thanks for sharing. That sounds cool. Oh, I do know who Cyrus is. They don't like me. But I still want to try it. I want to try that. That sounds awesome. Bippity boppity boo. You have to make this stream a highlight video on YouTube. No. I'm not recording it in high quality. So. And also I wouldn't anyway. I'm sorry. My favorite Mario and Luigi is Bowser's Inside Story. Where are my car keys? I feel like you probably like entered the house and then you put them down on whatever the nearest table is to the door. Whatever the like nearest thing you have. If you have like a routine of like when you enter the house and you just dump it on the side, it's probably just there. Probably just under something, maybe it fell down the side. For me, I have like a radiator cover. Whenever I walk through the door, I usually just plonk something. I just plonk stuff on there. Is a new DS model possible? It's possible. I don't think it's likely though. I don't know why they would do the DS again when I believe the Switch is more successful, I think. I don't know. I don't pay much attention. Whoa, I can ask several questions. If Quagsire was a worm, would you still love him? Yeah. Of course. Who would win? 1,000 US soldiers or 1 Ebola? I don't think Ebola is something you can shoot. Right? I feel like soldiers aren't what you need to deal with that. What do you think is the biggest video game disappointment in recent years? Playing Thad New Door on the GameCube and realizing it's not as good as everyone said it is. That's my biggest video game disappointment. Actually though, I mean, I can see basically any Paper Mario series argument being like post-sticker stuffing being an answer for a lot of people. I don't really play a lot of video games outside of Nintendo. For me, I think just the biggest disappointment is the fact that, like, in my life, the fact that Alpha Dream went bankrupt. Which isn't necessarily a video game being disappointing, but, like, that's the only thing I can, like, really think of. I have been informed about the Among Us TV show trailer. I have not seen it. My favorite color. I don't really have a favorite color. My go-to answer is always yellow, but I don't particularly like yellow. I just always say that, I guess. I like pink, because it's, like, affirming. I used to hate blue, because it was, like, boys like blue, girls like pink, and I hated that I was, like, supposed to like blue. But I kind of like it now. It's like a calming color. The Black Among Us is a goth girl. I think you should know that. Cool. Yes or no? Whatever Brennan didn't pick. Didn't question. But here's a reminder to hydrate and healthy posture check. I have the unhealthiest posture. Thank you. I appreciate it. My posture is so unhealthy that I actually have to adjust my camera. Do you think Metopia is from the Zootopia dimension and it's like a roleplay for them, and there's furry who wear human skin and they are the weird ones? I've never seen Zootopia, so I can't give you an honest answer, but I think you are the weird one. That's my answer. Mayro, are you a morning person or a night person? I'm a night person. The British. ... Not a question. What if Mayro was a girl kisser and she kissed girls and her name was Gero? I mean... maybe. Are you a cold or a hot person? Well, I am a hot person, but like in terms of temperature, I definitely prefer like the cold. I've played D&D, but like not seriously. I kind of regret it. I actually feel really bad. My friend at school opened like a D&D club, and I joined it to like support him because he's my friend. But me being the freaking pedantic moron that I was at that age, I just didn't understand the appeal. I couldn't like wrap my head around the fact that it was like it's like improv roleplay style game. I didn't get it. Like, you can say anything? Okay, well, why can't they... If I can say anything, okay, then I want to have superpowers and kill everything in one shot, like, and be stupid about it. And I feel bad, because I actually wouldn't be totally against playing D&D now. I thought it could be fun. But... yeah, I haven't... So I have played it when I didn't care, and now that I do, I kind of care a little bit more. I'm not like super into it. I don't really watch much D&D. I like watched like 5 episodes of Dimension 20 and that's it really, but like I'd be down to like try it again. I do have a friend who plays a lot. I could probably ask her, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have the commitment to do like a regular like meeting for it. Who would win, Quag or Mayro's ability to remove pictures? Quag's fine. I send the exact same picture of Quag to the same friend over and over again. Wait, can you see this questions is all from me? What are you asking? Wii U was. Are you asking me what I thought of the Wii U? I liked it. I think it's weird that people complain about poor marketing. Not in the sense that like it's not a valid criticism, but it is. But in the sense that if you know what it is because you're terminally online like the rest of us, why do you care that it's poorly marketed anymore? Because you know what it is by now. Do you like pretend not to know what it is, like in retrospect? I don't get it. That was like weird. It's bad because it was poorly marketed, but you know what it is now, right? I don't know. Eevee or Pikachu? I'm more of an Eevee person. I'm more of a Pikachu person, but I'm like the evolutions in general are very appealing to me. Sylveon especially. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligament balls. How would you rank the months of the year? December 1st. I don't really care enough about the F. I see how it is. Hello, May. You're not a month of the year. May, I was too scared about to message, so I'm just gonna say really vaguely. Was that tweet about me? No, okay. Are you a person or 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 a Wii U? I'm a person. Although I am poorly marketed. That's why my videos don't do well. It's poor marketing at the end of the day. That's real. We played Super Tux Kart. That's like a... I feel like I've heard of it. It's like a penguin thing, right? Super Tux Kart. I've heard of this. Did Troy play this? I feel like Troy got sponsored to play this. Or Garfield Kart. I have played Garfield Kart. I've played it online on the Switch with Kochu. And it was not that fun. And at one point, she just fell through the floor. Can you turn this question to a YouTube short? No. Paper Mayro when? I was making... Do you get... Hang on, I want to show you guys something. I had an idea for a 1,000 new door mod that I want to make for a video. And maybe I'll follow through with it. I probably won't because it's a lot of effort. But I at least made like some. And I need to. I sent a screenshot to someone, so I'm like scrolling to find it. I wanna make like, you know, like Underswap and like Undertale, where you like swap the characters but like keep their roles. I kind of want to do that for 1,000 Year Door. So here's a screenshot I made. I turned the fish that chomps you when you fall into the water into an NPC. I turned like Koops into an NPC. I mean, he's already an NPC, but like now he's a different one. And then the pig, that's Mario. You play as the pig. I want to do that for like the prologue and see how it goes. Is pink a good color? Yeah, that's nice. Anime Yuri. Someone told me what Yuri meant the other day, and I don't remember. And I feel like I sound like a boomer right now. I'm gonna look it up, and I think I'm not. Isn't it like something I shouldn't be looking up on stream? Oh yes, that might. Yeah, that's right. My friend who is Ace, like, made like a Yuri joke to me like a couple of days ago, and I like genuinely I was like, I don't know what that is. And she's like lesbian. I was like, oh yeah. I don't know. I'm just not really into anime stuff. Oh, a mayonnaise joke. That's original. Toad, Yoshi, or Shy Guys? I feel like I like Yoshi more as a character, but I feel like I'm so close with Toad as a Paper Mario fan. You know, I guess some Paper Mario fans hate Toads because they're so common, but I think Paper Mario has made me like Toad more. I had a nightmare when Mario said "we" And Mayro comments got annoying. Okay, I do want to hear something really funny. I found out about this like a couple of days ago. So one thing I did, hang on, I need to look up. Okay, so I'm just double checking my fact here. So something you might not have known is that in South Korea, the game Super Mario Galaxy is called Super Mario Wii. So I knew that for a while. I've seen the logo and it's like really cursed. But what I didn't know is there is a the Wii channel menu is also changed. So when you boot up the game, it goes Super Mario Galaxy, woohoo! That's also changed. But it's not like redone, it's like really awkwardly done. So listen to this.
Super Mario Galaxy, woohoo!
Hang on, that's the normal one. It's just the long jump sound effect.
Super Mario Wii! Woohoo!
Super Mario Wii! Woohoo! What if Mayro was a boy kisser and she kissed boys and her name was Straightro? I have never had an experience with a boy. I thought I was not into them. I was so certain. But then you meet one person and your sexuality just gets so fucking confused. That's why I don't care. I don't care. If someone asks me my sexuality, my answer is I don't care. Is purple a good color? Yes. That's just like I don't particularly dislike any colors. At least not that I think of. This is like 911 for people who want to not ask several questions and like making accounts for asking another's question. Okay. Crazy. Okay. Okay. Was. Crazy. Once. They. These are all submitted separate questions. Locked. What is your favorite video you've been in? I don't know. It was really cool when I was in the, like, 12 Days of Nintendo or whatever, Nathaniel Bandy collab, that was kind of sick. I feel like a lot of the times when I'm, like, in other people's videos, I end up not liking it, like, later down the road, just because I like my voice. I'm, like, the opposite of the normal person. I like my voice in my head, but I don't like it. No, that is normal. What I mean is, like, I like my voice when I hear it, but how do I phrase this? How the fuck do I phrase this? There's something I'm going with this. I'm okay with hearing my voice back in recordings. I don't mind hearing it in my head, but not. I actually like hearing it out loud more. But when I hear it back in other people's videos specifically, I don't like it. Yeah, Sydney, you're right. I don't know. I was trying to phrase it in a way. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on. I'm tired. Bad news, annoying orange go to work. How can I block this person from asking questions? I didn't put a question limit because I know this is like a relatively small stream, so I wanted people to be able to ask multiple questions, but some guy's just spamming nonsense. Opinion on Glaceon? They're cool. I don't like have, it's like one of many Pokemon I don't have any like particular thoughts on, but they're cute. They're nice. They're pleasant. They're pretty. How much experience do you have with Street Pass when you play that? I never had anyone to Street Pass with as a kid. I do not have siblings. I'm an only child. My friends weren't really into gaming, so I never really Street Passed with anybody. My first introduction to modding, I'm not sure. I think it would have been seeing like New Super Mario Bros. Wii custom levels recommended to me. I believe that's where I started. I don't remember. It was so early in my life. I don't remember if it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii or Mario Kart Wii that did it. I think it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii that did it for me. And then Mario Kart Wii came after. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was definitely the first game that I like actually made custom stuff for. Whereas Mario Kart Wii I just like played custom tracks. And that's why. What a gay people. Bad new duel with random animations? Question mark. You're gonna love the stream that I did like 2 days ago. What have you been on Mario Party 9? Good. I want to call it underrated, but I think people have realized in recent years that it's good, because I think the thing is, when it came out, all the outrage was from like freaking like middle-aged YouTubers, but like a lot of us that like played it like growing up are adults now as well. So like I think generally the discourse around it has kind of shifted. Will you play Doki Doki Literature Club? I actually really want to. I haven't for the longest time because I know it gets fucked up. I don't know really anything about it, but I know it gets fucked up. And I don't really like those kind of games, and I'm mentally not okay. But I'm like more mentally okay than I was. And I kind of enjoy going slightly out of my comfort zone for stuff like this. So I would totally do it like on stream. Thoughts on Sableye? That's the one with like the gems in its eyes, right? I need to look this up. Sableye. Yes, the one with gems in his eye. I like him. He's cute. He hangs around the forest in Scarlet Violet. I want to stomp Toad. Not a question. Have you seen the top 10 hottest female Sonic characters? If this is Moo Moo, you need to go to sleep. No. I have not. Let me look it up. Who are the top 10 hottest female Sonic characters? Oh, there's a whole list here. Number 1, is it Rogue the Bat or Rouge the Bat? I don't know. The one that's the bat is apparently number 1. What's an underrated Paper Mario game? It's really hard to say that a Paper Mario game is underrated because I think every game has very vocal fans and vocal haters. I would say that the most underrated one is Sticker Star in the sense that very little people acknowledge a single good thing about it. Whereas I think a lot of the criticism that it gets, or almost all of it, is entirely valid and reasonable, and for people to think it's the worst, I think it's extremely reasonable. I would still say it's underrated in the fact that its pros do not get recognized at all. I think Color Splash is generally seen as Sticker Star, but good. I think Origami King is generally just liked. I think Super Paper Mario fans like to think that their game is underrated, but everyone likes it, really. Other than like a couple of, like, purists. I guess 64 could be the answer, because that's probably the least talked about, right? Another question, just want to say I'm happy to see you here. I hope you're doing alright. Oh, thank you. I'm still here. Woo! Probably will still be. Hello, we are Paws Incorporation. We're interested in sponsoring the Mayro YouTube channel with a brand new orange cat video game, Garfield Kart Pride Month Gacing. Please send the email at garwokefield@email.com. Thank you. When you got misgendered by Steve in the old collab you made, it flashbanged me even though you weren't out at the time. Yeah, the worst part about all those old collabs is that I had to intentionally misgender myself in the script. And it means that old videos have aged very poorly. But something with 3DS, I like it. Fun little console. Fun little handheld console thingy. Opinion of femboys, I like femboys. I know some femboys, they're pretty cool. We stand destroying gender norms with a hydraulic press. Mr. Beast gender norms versus hydraulic press $50,000 challenge experiment. Am I yours content generator? Whoa, that's so cool. I ask all of the questions and you read them and Quags is happy. This is so epsy source. I guess I am reading them, so. Is Dream a gender? Dream is a person. Why the fuck was I so ugly in the old Mario Kart Wii hide and seek videos? I don't know who this is. I mean, May, you're here, so I assume it's May saying this. And I don't know how you want me to answer this. I don't want to be like, yeah, you're right. Because I don't think you were ugly. You looked fine. But I don't know. You were younger, so you looked younger. And when you get older, you typically end up looking better. Because you don't look younger. And that would be my genuine answer for you. Skibbity Toilet has arrived on Roblox with a range of official accessories now available for purchase in the marketplace. Favorite dragon type Pokemon? List of dragon type Pokemon. Dragon type Pokemon. There are 93 dragon type. Okay, let's just look through the list real quick. Any that come to mind. Salamence, that's my favorite so far, branding the list. Gibble's pretty cool. I like Gibble a lot. Oh, I'm a big Giratina fan on like behalf of my friend who's also a Giratina fan. Gumi? Gumi is a dragon type? I love Gumi. Okay, Gumi's winning so far. Still looking down the list. Gumi's probably gonna win. I do like Dreepy, but Gumi is probably the winner here. Yeah. Shoutouts to Gumi. Favorite gemstone / crystal? Like a real life. Like, I don't know anything about like real life gemstone / crystals, but there's like, I used to go to like this dinosaur like park like thing, and you could buy like in the souvenir shop they had like gemstone thingies that you could buy, and I used to like getting them, but I don't know what any of the names were. So I'm gonna say the purpley pink see-through one that I probably have in a box somewhere. Thought on Slither. Oh, I gotta look him up. Slitherwing. Oh, you look like a spiny, but different. You look kind of cool. Oh, your things open up. at you. You're cool. You kind of look like an anteater, but strange. I like you. I like Slitherwing. Have you seen the video voice actor of Banjo-Kazooie gives you a city tour? I have not seen that video. I'm sorry. This is just not English. I'm not even going to read this out. But how many YouTubers do you actively watch right now? Right now, I don't actively watch that many. I would say... the one I like actively I watch Arlo and Bringle right now, and that's probably it at the moment. Because I pretty much only watch YouTube, like, really when I'm like eating something. And Bringle pretty much has like a new episode of his 1,000 Door playthrough every day, so I always have something. Because when I'm not watching them, I'm usually just catching up on Dropout. How many posts do you have on Twitter? I think you can see on my, it says on my profile, right? Oh god, I clicked on the premium button. Ew. Oh, it didn't say anymore how many you have? Probably for the best. I don't know if there's a way to know, but I've had those accounts since like 2019, late 2019, early 2020, so a lot. Mawile, isn't that the one that's like a pain in the ass in Pokepark to catch? I like them. They're funny. How are you? I'm not doing amazingly, but the stream is helping me distract from that. Favorite custom track from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I'm trying to think. There's a lot of really good ones. Off the top of my head, I really like, I think Dry Dry Falls is the name of it. I'm not sure if I've ever played one that's like, wow, this is like my all-time epic, most favorite. So cool. But the Squadaloo like Desert one is really cool. And very fun. How would you rob a cafe? I would not rob a cafe. I would never. Unless it's like... unless they have like those plastic forks that I never use, but I always take one anyway for no reason. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? Still a rhetorical question. What's your favorite speedrun? I'm not hugely into speedrunning. I know I like always say that I don't watch a lot of speedruns. I have a lot of friends who do speedruns. The last speedrun that I like actively kept up with was like Mario Odyssey and like the race to sub-hour back in the day. Those Odyssey speedruns are the only ones that I like really have like any active memory actively watching multiple all the way through on a regular basis. So I guess I would have to say Odyssey in that regard. I think what's good about Odyssey is it's like pretty much non-stop action. You can skip all the cutscenes. There's cool tech, cool strats. And it's also like quite accessible. I have played Celeste. Celeste is epic. How do you feel the stream's gone so far? It's gone pretty well. I think it's dying down. I think it's I think the questions are slowing down. Most of the questions are just shitposts now, but I'm having a good time hanging out. And I'm glad I did it, because I wasn't feeling so good, and I was like, I need to just do something, and I'm glad that I've been able to hang out with people and have a good time. Do you like Tom Scar? I don't really know anything about Tom Scar, but they seem pretty cool from the few times I've seen them. What if you were at a supermarket and the cashier randomly started dancing? Honestly, pretty good vibes. I'd honestly appreciate. When extroverts do extrovert things around me, I think that's cool. it kind of makes me feel comfy as long as I'm not expected. When people are just okay vibing by themselves and I don't have to, like, and I can just be kind of awkward nearby and they're okay with that, that's awesome. I love when people are high energy around me and they don't expect it in return. How do you feel about Moose Yoshi being falsely suspended? I only heard of them for the first time a day ago because one of the videos was recommended to me, and then I saw that tweet. I didn't know who they were before then, but like anyone being falsely suspended is bad, really. So, not happy about it. But I don't really know who they are. I just saw one of the 70 videos I recommended. Favorite color? I kind of went over this. I don't really have a favorite color. I'm gonna say yellow is my go-to answer, but I don't really have a favorite color. Hardest part about coming out both online and real life? The amount of people who don't leave you the fuck alone. Okay, so I'm like, the thing that made me hate being out isn't people being transphobic towards me in, like, directly. I don't give a shit. Someone comes in chat and they're like, you're a biological man, actually. I'm like, okay. I know. Yeah, I'm male biologically, that's correct. I don't care, really. You don't look like a real woman? Okay. I don't care. I'm happy with how I look. You know, I think as a content creator, you deal with haters so much. I just don't care. I don't care. The hard part for me is having other people debate your gender around you. I can't, like, I used to leave comments on like every YouTube video. I'd be one of those YouTube commenters who's like everywhere. You like see me everywhere. But I stopped doing that when I came out because it became impossible. I would like leave a comment on a Nathaniel Bandy video and like I'd check back the next day and it has 200 replies. And it's just people debating my gender. Some people mean well, obviously it's a debate, right? So there's two sides. There's people on the right side of history too, but I just don't like that. I don't like that it's just people having conversations about me when I'm not there and it's just about my gender. And like, if I'm fucking mentally unwell or not, and how I do or don't, I feel very uncomfortable and kind of violated about that, especially since the conversation often goes down the route of talking about my genitals, which I am not comfortable about with anybody, even like people I'm into. But I'm not comfortable with that conversation topic. So it feels very violating. But I'd say that's probably the hardest thing about coming out for me, is like the violating conversations that happen, not to my face, but just the fact that people just have them. People just talk about me and my body in very weird ways, just out and about, anywhere. Go the way, oh, thank you. Only play one video game the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably Mario Maker. Play Mario Maker 2. So many Dropout series to binge. What would you say are the best to watch ASAP? I mean, my favorite show on Dropout is Game Changer. I subscribe to Dropout for Game Changer. It's my favorite one. I was worried when I first heard about the premise of it being a different game every time, that it would be like, okay, so that means there's just going to be games that suck ass, right? And I'm just not going to like, there's going to be like 2 or 3 episodes that I like, and then there's going to be a bunch of mid ones. But no, I actually, in my experience, I found there's very few episodes of Game Changer that I find mid. The only ones really that I find mid are the ones that recorded on Zoom during lockdown, but almost all the other ones are like fantastic. And when you exclude the you know, the Zoom season, there's like 5 seasons and very high quality stuff. My second go-to is Make Some Noise, because it's a spin-off of a Game Changer. Very similar vibe. But it's a little bit like... a little bit repetitive, because it's the same thing every time. But I would say watch Game Changer. If you're a D&D nut, watch Dimension 20. I don't know which one's the best. Otherwise, I think Game Changer is just a good peek into... Game Changer is a good way to like get to know the cast, the reoccurring cast as well, I think. I have not played Genshin Impact. I'm not against it. It does look like something maybe I'd enjoy. I just don't know. Can you do today? I've not played Wordle in ages. I can't. I guess I'll look. I'm not good at Wordle, really. I have to log in. Oh, I don't have to log in. I can't be bothered, dude. If it's not grass, then I'm not guessing it. I didn't even have any of the legends of grass. I'm not playing, dude. I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm sorry. You good at Tetris? No, I'm terrible. Oh, I thought this was a shitpost question, but it's actually just a programming question that I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about NeoVim or Vim or config and I don't know. Wrong person to ask, I'm sorry. I don't watch anime now. What phone model do you have? I'm like a boomer when it comes to phones. I have that one. Samsung Galaxy something? Has a Quagsire case. Has wireless charging. You could design a video game from scratch. What kind of game would it be? I want my dream video game is like and I know there's like things that kind of exist like this where like the Minecraft mob battles where you just make the mobs fight each other. I want something like that, but like for Mario. That would be my dream game, like a Mario version of that. People talk about like tabs before. That's not really the kind of thing I'm looking for. I want to see Mario enemies with their raw stats as they are in the game. I want to know. I want to be able to put them in like any arena that's like different places in the Mushroom Kingdom. I want deep cuts. I want to see how many C-pipe statues from Bowser's Inside Story it takes to beat Dupless from Thousand Year Door. And I want to be able to put them in Isle Delfino and have the fucking Goopa Blooper shooting ink at them as a hazard. And I want to listen to cool as shit music in the background. And I want it to be like Mario Kart Tour, where they add shit every week. Well, Mario Kart Tour doesn't do that anymore, but they used to. That would be like my dream game. Does New Super Mario Bros. 2 use New Super Mario Bros. Wii engine? I don't know, because the engine means, like, actually means something different from what I thought it means, right? Because, like, Tears of the Kingdom and Wonder use the same engine or something, but, like, I think that's not what people mean when they ask. I would say that New Super Mario Bros. 2 is, like, it's definitely not just copy-pasted Mario Wii, but it's similar in a lot of ways. But I don't know, to be honest. Came out online 2021, broken and trauma-filled and nervous, ever come out to family. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't like to talk about the family side of things on my end, and I'm gonna continue to not do that. It's scary, dude. I mean, if you have parents who aren't conservative, then maybe it won't be so bad if they find out. If you have parents who are conservative, then, you know, I don't want to validate your fears, but like, conservative parents suck, dude. I don't know what advice to give you for coming out. I think what's important though is that if you came online, is that you at least have, most likely, some support in your friends, because it's so much easier to meet other people, other queer people online, you know, and to find like-minded people who like have shared experiences that you can talk to. I think that's important. I'm sorry, Vita. Have you ever played GeoGuessr? I have! I'm so bad at it. Geography is just something I'm very bad at. Will you play a Pokemon game with Quag, the main startup? Yeah, if it's good. Are your YouTuber friends still friends with you after you came out? Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I didn't have any YouTuber friends who had any objections to that. I guess... I need to phrase this very carefully so I don't slander someone. Unrelated to me coming out, I hope. No, I'm just going to say unrelated to me coming out. I'm not going to add speculation to it, because I'm... Unrelated to me coming out, DGR doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't know why. I've tried contacting him, he just doesn't. He's not... I don't think he likes me. I don't know why. That's all I'll say on that. I don't think it's because of the queer thing though. He's cool. I still like him. We support DGR. But he's probably my only like YouTuber friend who like doesn't talk to me anymore, I would say. My favorite Dropout cast members. I feel like when any of them appear in anything, I get so hyped. I think Brennan is an easy favorite. Because Brennan's just cool. Like, obviously, he does the funny monologues, but he's also like, he's also just a cool guy. I'm a big Vic fan, because Vic responded to me on Twitter and said they like Quagsire, also they have cool pronouns. I like Ross a lot, because Ross can just do everything. I like Raph, because he's really funny. And I like Grant, because he makes sexual discussions a lot less taboo, and I'm like trying to get more comfortable in like having these kinds of discussions and like making these kinds of jokes with friends, because that's just kind of the friend group I have. Being open about like sex stuff and being able to make jokes about it, I really like that. And so I kind of like that he's able to do that, but like in a respectful way. I do know about Jammy Dodger. I've watched some of his videos. He's pretty cool. Have I ever been tricked by Siva Gonna Rip? I have. I don't remember when specifically it was, but it was, I think it was on stream. It was on stream. I made a playlist of stuff, of something for a stream, and I accidentally put a Siva Gonna song in the playlist. And I didn't realize, because I didn't listen to the song beforehand. I actually have an even more egregious story though, and I haven't told anyone this before. For context, you need to know this about me. I didn't really watch cartoons growing up. I watched like really like British children's cartoons on CBeebies until I was way too old to still be watching them, and then I just didn't watch anything at all anymore. I watched like CBBC for like a year maybe, and then like I just stopped watching anything. I just only watched YouTube. So I never watched SpongeBob. I never watched Phineas and Ferb. I've barely seen anything, right? That is important for you to know that when I encountered a video called Mario 64 Star Thrill Beta version, it wasn't by Steve Gunner, but it was by like a similar channel. And it was... I was like 16, there's no excuse. Maybe even older, maybe like 17. There was the Mario 64 Star Thrill theme, but the melody was replaced with the Flintstones theme. And you have to understand, I know this is impossible to believe, but I had never heard the Flintstones theme before. And I just believed it. I thought it was real. I left a fucking comment. And I was like, wow, that's so interesting. Because they did like a couple of these Mario 64 beta rips, and it had the Flintstones theme. I was like, wow, this was like, that must have been like a theme that they were going with. I just hadn't heard the Flintstones theme ever. I didn't know. And I still didn't know until like much later when I found out about Steve Gunner and I found out it was like a running joke. Like, oh shit. Because the person replied to me, because I think they thought I was joking, but I wasn't. I was like I was being legit. And I commented on this, with this channel, by the way. Well, I was like, when it had like 20,000 subscribers. Like, it was like that sort of like recent. I thought it was real. Would you want to see a remake of Super Paper Mario? Yes, in the sense it would be sick. No, in the sense, please, oh my god, the discourse. Oh. I hope Nintendo never makes a Paper Mario game ever again that's different from the first two, because the discourse will be insufferable. It's already insufferable, but it will be even more insufferable, and I don't think I can live with it as a Mario fan. It's so hard to avoid it. Dream place in the world to travel to. My best friend's house. I want to see him in person. He's quite cool, and I want to give him a dinosaur plushie. What Mario enemy would make for the funniest Paper Mario partner? There's a lot of answers you can go with here. I'm trying to think what's the funniest one without actually putting too much thought into it, because we'll be here all day. I'm thinking of things in my head, and they're like unironically just good ideas. Yeah, Blooper would just be cool, I feel like. Blooper would be a cool partner. Shout out to Bluey. What would be like funny? I feel like Sherm would be a very funny and memeable partner. Sherm, for those of you who don't know, being the tanks for Mario Odyssey. I feel like that would be very funny because it's just a tank, and you would be shooting enemies with guns, and that would be the attack. Failing that, the fake question blocks from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Cactus. Like the Portal series. I did not know what Portal was about other than having the funny Portal guns, because I played so many like Portal mods and Portal fan games of like Mario. And so one day when I was like feeling really depressed, And I mean that. I don't mean like, oh, I'm feeling so depressed. You know what I mean. You guys know that I'm fucked up. I don't need them. Anyway, I was like, oh, let's try Portal. I hear it's like a fun, chill puzzle game. Yeah. So I refunded it. Because I bought it for the purpose of it being fun and chill, and that's not what it was. But I would like to try it again now that I'm not on the verge of death. Because it actually seems really fun. I think it'd be really funny to play it on stream. Thoughts on phoenixes? Those are like the firebird thingies, right? They're cool. Sometimes they become lawyers. Have you ever played any rhythm games? Geometry Dash. I think I tried Osu because my friend was super into it, and I tried it, and I just didn't care. I have Beat Saber. Yeah, I played Beat Saber. Not much. I haven't played it in a while. But I like Beat Saber. What's the problem with Portal? There's no problem with Portal. I just didn't know. I thought it was a relaxing game. Because I only knew of it from mods. Like Mario mods, where the whole thing is that you have the portal gun and you solve puzzles. So I thought it was just a relaxing puzzle game. I didn't know there'd be fucking laser enemies trying to kill me. That was my... It was not a problem with the game, it was just I didn't know what it was. Bought it for the wrong reason at the wrong time by life. Not a question, but Skibidi Toilet, Ohio. You are 13 or less. I don't like Quagsire, changed my mind. I mean, look at him. Elon Musk could never. Hang on, this is... Has your mind been changed yet? Because if it hasn't, you know what's going to happen. I better add your... Oh yeah, 8-Shop! Someone like mentioned before like I should put my new Super Mario Bros. 2 mod on 8-Shop, and I forgot. That's something I should do. Because that's kind of cool. Say your favorite video game in a clickbait title. They made Mario... Nintendo... Nah, hang on, we gotta do it. Like, modern... You have to understand, modern clickbait isn't like the clickbait meme, okay? No one says freaking 3 AM not clickbait cops calls anymore, okay? That's not the clickbait meta. Clickbait is much more subtle, but still kind of misleading. I would say the Nintendo game about Vor that bankrupted a company. That would be my clickbait title. The Nintendo game about Vor that bankrupted a company. And then it's just a Let's Play. It's like a really good title for a video essay, but then it's not a video essay, it's just a Let's Play. And it's not even Let's Play, it's like a stream highlights, but like not interesting stream highlights. What's your favorite Pokemon? I do not own a blowhigh. The reason is because, I don't know. I waste a lot of money on stupid things. And I always try to be responsible. I'm like not desperate for one. Like I know it's the trans thing, but I'm like so much more obsessed with funny Quagsire. How many questions do you have to go through the form? Well, people keep adding new ones, so I'm just gonna keep going until I'm tired, or until the chat's so dead that no more come in. But I would like to get one, yeah. Have I been recognized? No, and I'm kind of glad. I'm not saying that like if you see me, don't come up and say hi, but I am like I'm pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if I technically have social anxiety, but I'm anxious socially, and I don't know what I would say. I also have pretty deep anxiety about like people finding out where I live, and so if a fan recognized me where I live, I don't know if I would be able to go outside ever again. But no, I have not. I don't know what I would do if I would. I feel like I would have a panic attack and ruin the day. Because I wouldn't know what to do and I would be so scared. But still say hi if you see me, because that'd be cool. Are you a fan of the Rhythm Heaven series? Please say yes. I don't dislike it. I just haven't played it. Have you beaten Celeste B-side? Yep, and Celeste C-side. And Funny Farewell. Do you have any idea what Blue Bastard's profile picture is? I never... Is it from Bug Fable? Let me go to the channel. It's like a bug dude and then the Scoliopeed Pokemon. It might be a bug from Bug Fables. It could be like an OC. I haven't played Bug Fables. Chapter 8 Seaside, that was the one with the freaking wave dash bullshit, right? I really struggled with that one. I feel like I struggled with it just as much as I struggled with Farewell. Any song recommendation outside of VGM? Hold on, yes, but I gotta remember the name. That's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Where is it? The Sun in Your Soul. It definitely isn't an Nintila original on his music channel. But technically not a VGM. Did you know that the 1, 2, 4 is real? What? Do you know what yours is? Let's have a look. No. Oh! I'm gonna say something, and if it's wrong, you're gonna cringe and, like, be mad at me, probably. Is that the Has-Been Hotel thingy that everyone's talking about? Oh boy. I'm like seeing buzzwords in this question, and I think it's probably fine, but I need to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm not going insane. There being a positive correlation between not being cis or heterosexual and mental illness doesn't mean LGBT is bad. Oh, you mean like literally in terms of like stats, like positive correlation as in woo on the graph, right? It means there's problems with society and people. You're not going crazy. Yeah, exactly. But it's no surprise, like conservatives love to bring up the funny trans death rate But it's very weird argument because they're the reason why it's high. I mean, not that stat is particularly valuable anyway, but like, you know. If something is actively not supported and demonized, obviously it's not going to be well. Think you would like Hadbin Hotel, I say, as someone who's never seen a single thing of footage. How many times does your brain shut down per day? I would say I usually have probably at least one moment per day where my brain just is completely like useless and I can't achieve anything. And it's like, why am I alive? I also do have a couple of times per day where sometimes I just like, it's like I'm about to fall asleep, even though I'm not tired. So I guess 3. But I'd say on average probably more like 1 or 2. What do you think of the gays? They're alright. Sometimes they can be a bit loud. Too many of them are bottoms. But that's mainly because I'm in trans girl circles. There's nothing wrong with being a bottom, I just like making fun of them for it. Charizard is Pokemon's favorite child. Changed my mind. I mean, have you seen the profile picture? They actually Pokemon understanding the Quag hype. They keep doing Quagsire related advertisements. We support. Do you know what my profile picture is? I probably don't. Let's find out. It looks like it's holding some kind of like Wii remote type controller, and it doesn't look like a Mii. It looks more like one of those like family ski and snowboard go vacation type characters. So that's my guess, but I don't think I'm right. Preferably not N. Do the Macarena 3 times, let's say around the curb. No. I used to have a bunch of YouTuber friends, and specifically one person who will like 1 million subs, but they just kind of kept me around and were indifferent to me when I thought we were really close friends. So I'd vent so much to them and be annoying when I told them I was taking a break from Discord. So I've told me, hey, that's good. You're mentally ill and you talk way too much and treat me like a therapist. Harsh, Jesus. That's a wild thing to say. I do get it, like, as a YouTuber, I think you sometimes get people who think they're, like, closer to you than they are. And that's something a mistake I've made as a creator, especially when I was younger, where I wouldn't know how to say no to somebody, because I would feel so bad about it. How do you tell someone, yeah, we're not friends? You think we are, but we're not. It's a really hard thing to say, but at the same time, if someone's venting to you and you're not okay with it, you should just say. Like, they're opening up about really traumatic shit. You can't at that point, you can't just ignore it. You have to say, hey, I'm not comfortable, sorry, this is too much, or engage with it. You can't say, yeah, you're mentally ill and you talk too much. That's fucked up, man. Thoughts on bricks. They keep my house sturdy. Favorite video game soundtrack. I feel like it's still Origami King. The Thousand Door remake soundtrack is absolutely fantastic, and there's a lot of songs that I do prefer. But I think Origami King right now is winning. But that might change in the future when extensions that aren't quieter than... I can't think of a joke on the spot about what's quiet. Quieter than a classroom when the teacher asks, Who wants to do the homework? That was not funny. That was actually cringe. This is some making meme shit. That was. Would you rather have us ask a question via chat or Google Form? I don't mind. I'm gonna see it on the Google Form, more likely. TJ Henry is awesome. I mean, yeah, Sydney, you're chill. You seem like you would be chill to be around. But we are not currently, because we have never spoken outside of the stream chat. What are your thoughts on bricks? The building material, not the currency. Also Minecraft. Thoughts on Minecraft? Well, I already answered the question about bricks, and I have a feeling it's the same guy. Minecraft, I like Minecraft. I don't play it that actively. I don't like, I don't really follow it. I don't follow, like, what the updates are, or, like, the mod votes, or anything like that, really. I sometimes see stuff in passing. But I just like it as a sandbox where you can build shit, and like it's a community game. And I like watching the mobs fight each other. Updates on the guy who didn't like Quag. We've taken him away to a brainwashing. It's alright, he'll come around. We don't need to brainwash anyone. I think they'll be I think they've become normal anyway. I think they said in chat that they're convinced. Hollow Knight, interpret as you will. Hollow Knight. I mean, they at least gotta have some organs, right? They can't be completely hollow. Otherwise, how do they, like, operate? Someone just put a smiley face emoji. Don't mean to be getting political, but I'll proceed to get political on which party you would vote for in the general election. So, for me, I said before, I'm not really that knowledgeable about politics. I should be more educated than I am, and I understand completely that, like, I don't do enough, and that me saying, oh, my mental health is so bad, was gonna, like, get on people's nerves, because, like, yeah, I'm in a place of privilege to be able to say that. At the same time, though, is it a coincidence that when I started not paying attention to the news as much, my mental health significantly improved? Probably not. But what I do know is that, you know, Tories probably don't want him around. I know that, generally speaking, the consensus is that Labour is not great, but they're better than the Tories. And since they are, like, you know, those two are, like, the big powerhouses, even though it's not, like, a two-party system in the UK like it is in the US, like, to get the Tories out, the strategy is to vote for Labour no matter what you think of them, right? Because if you're not voting for Labour, you're essentially throwing away a vote because you're not voting for, like, someone who's likely to win, or making your vote count towards something that's going to tip the tides. That would be my take. My take would be when voting, you should vote strategically, but when actively supporting, like, a party, that would be, like, different, and, like, you know. Playing cards are playing cards. That's true. I don't know. Boris Johnson didn't really look like he's on a diet. That was not a necessary joke to make at all, actually. I don't know why I made that joke. I just saw the pun opportunity, and I was like... My brain automatically went for it. I'm sorry. That jokes are not funny. I apologize. I just saw the pun opportunity. What if Quagsire was called Quagmire and was a family guy? Alright, next one. Have you watched Has Been Hotel? I have not. Have you thought of playing Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know anything about it. Just in general, I just assume it's not my kind of game, because I feel like a lot of games aren't my kind of games. Like, if it's not a Nintendo game, it's probably, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of popular... Sorry, that's me opening my energy drink. A lot of popular non-Nintendo games, like, kind of genres that I'm not that into. But I don't know. I've never actually seen anything from it, so maybe I would be into it. I'll ask my friend. He probably knows. Yes! VGM together, Origami King. Medley is peak, dude. I can't believe that exists, dude. Those, like, crazy high quality, like, VGM medleys, they don't come around often. And you wouldn't expect one to come around for Origami King. Like, such a divisive game. You'd expect it to come around for, like, Dad Need or something. Thoughts on Minecraft? I like building. Funny building. This guy's obsessed with bricks, dude. His brain's a brick. I have a story about bricks. I don't know if it's the case in the US. I think it is, but I'm gonna preface just in case it's not. Because sometimes I don't realize things are British. I'm not like global. The common insult here is to call somebody a brick. P-R-I-C-K. And my friend told us that his nickname in his English class was prick. But, well, he told this to my friend. And I assume, because I've only come this whole time, my friend heard it as brick. And they were like telling her, dude, he's trying to, no one called him brick, but he's trying to convince us that people call him brick. Like, who would call anyone brick? And like, it became a fucking like inside joke. Like, hey, brick. Like no one fucking believes anyone called you brick. But like, in retrospect, he probably never said that. He probably said prick. But yeah, we all made fun of him for pretending to be brick. But I don't think he, in retrospect, he probably didn't pretend to be brick. It's just kind of funny. That's my story about bricks. Chair Stream 1? Never. I'm sorry. Chair is not an established character in the Mayro cinematic universe. Favorite shovelware game? I don't know what counts as a shovelware game. Wait, do shitty Candy Crush clones count as shovelware? Because I have a bunch of shitty Candy Crush clones on my phone that I play when I'm like feeling too shit about myself to get out of bed. I have one cool. Sorry, stream went offline for a second there. What I was saying is that the Candy Crush clone that I play in bed when I'm depressed as fuck, the Candy Pop story, and it's like clearly it has the same fucking manipulative microtransactions that Candy Crush does, but it's like not balanced very well. So like you just don't need them. They give you so much free shit. Like you don't like you're just stupid if you buy them. Like Candy Crush preyed on like freaking gambling addicts and like compulsive spenders. This game, there's like no need. They give you so much free shit. And as far as I'm aware, there's not that many levels. When you look at like the level leaderboard, like first place is only on like level 800, and I'm on like level 250. Maybe it gets really brutal later on, I don't know. Where's my 2016 Nintendo Direct stream? I suggested a newer car. I'm sorry. Probably won't be doing it. Have you ever gambled? I don't think so, but I'm trying to think. There probably are things that count as gambling, right? I've never actually used my money and like gambled like in a traditional way, but I've played like those games at arcades, you know, where you get tokens or whatever, like you put in some money and you get tokens back, and then you're playing for tickets or whatever, and like sometimes like, you spin the wheel and sometimes you get like 2 tickets and sometimes you get like 100 tickets, and if you get like 1,000 tickets you can buy a prize at the counter. Mario Kart Tour counts. I've never bought rubies at Mario Kart Tour though. I've never used money to buy anything in Mario Kart Tour with the intention of like increasing my odds at the pipes. Mario Kart Tour is banned in Belgium. Really? Even with the pipes removed? That's crazy. But I have bought Gold Pass in Mario Kart Tour, and I also bought the Moo Moo Off-Road because it's funny. How are you with gambling? Different question. I don't do it. Opinion on Elon Musk. I don't really like him very much. I think just in general, his attitude towards minorities is not great. I think as a businessman, I can't say that he's terrible because otherwise he wouldn't have as much money as he does have, but I think his atrocious politics are definitely clouding his vision, and which is why he is running the social media site so terribly. I would also say that a lot of the reasons why he is considered a genius are really because of like his workers, and he's not really as clever as people think he is. But the main reason I don't like Elon Musk is because he is not nice. Just read any of his tweets. He is anti-trans. He is like pro-Nazi, I'm pretty sure. He's like pro like freaking great replacement theory, I'm pretty sure. He's like anti-gay. He's fucking anti-science pretty much, even though he's like the space guy looking into it. He's anti-giving credit to people, which should tell you all you need to know, really. Let that sink in. I'll defend Elon Musk, I'll let that sink in. I'm part of his target audience that thought that was kind of funny. That he brought an entire sink into the office. I think that is kind of funny. I appreciate the humor in that. The humor isn't in the fact that he's holding a sink and saying, let that sink in. The humor is in the fact that he's fucking Elon Musk and he brought a sink into the office. I think that's kind of funny. That's like the only funny thing he's ever done in his life. People in chat, everyone say nice things about Mayro. Aw, that's so nice. What do you think the average density of a brick should be? If it's... I don't know. Somehow, though, you are denser than the average brick. Just got here, how's your day so far? I'm doing fine-ish. I'm doing fine. I'm holding... Right this second, I'm holding up. I don't want to be too negative. Right now, I'm doing okay. Seeded with a brain... No! I don't support this. Can you balance a brick on here? Right. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel now. What's on the Papa's game? I don't know what you are referring to. Paper Mario is 1,000-year bore. True! Ever watched Married at First Sight? I have not. Favorite Mario character? Fawful. Fawful is so cool. Alright, We have reached the end of the form. All of them are just questions about bricks that I'm ignoring. Another question came in as I said this, and it's just someone spamming bricks. There's 2 more. It's just about bricks. I don't know why. What's your favorite question? Not the brick ones. I don't even get the joke. It's just some guy who's like really obsessed with bricks and is making it my problem. Oh, here's an intro. Have you dyed my hair? I have. I want to have blue hair, like funny Mayro profile picture. Well, not the current one, but yeah. But it's annoying, so I do it like once every 3 years and then forget. Favorite Mario Party game? 1. Although I'm very nostalgic for 8 and 9. Can mine be the last question? Maybe. It depends if the next 4 that came in are just about bricks. Bad news. What made you first meet Quagsire? I watched the Acquire the Sire video when I was looking for Wooper videos to send to a friend. And you can buy, if you have like a Pokemon Center, if the Pokemon Center website ships to your country, that's probably the best place. Otherwise, you just start buying them off like eBay and Amazon. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Jay Schlatt opinion? I just don't watch him. Not really my kind. I'm just not that into him. Any random topic you'd like to rant or talk in detail about? See, this is a good way to keep me going. Keep the stream going, is to get me to rant. What's Bricklord? There's no Bricklord. Stop trying to make this a thing. It's just some random guy in chat being annoying. I actually don't think I have anything to rant about right now. Can this be the last? We'll see. Now someone asked me about Mario and Luigi. Bowser and Toad Story is my favorite one. Wait, did you show the light blue chubby character you bought? That should be the last one. Chat. I show you guys the light blue chubby characters, but I bought one as well. Where is he? Max, do you know where he is? Where is he? I actually don't know where he is right now. So I'm going to show you my dinosaur instead. Okay, I'm going to end stream now. I mean, I'll look through the other questions, but the... Like another series on Mario, yeah. Like a lot of series, Undertale. Hat in Time's pretty good. I'll play a couple of Zelda stuff. Alright, another brick question, we're ending. Can I find out who sent the brick question? Block them? How will the stream be concluded? I don't know.